Hey guys, it's Marco for Mayor. Why am I doing this video right now? Well, I was thinking about it all day. You know, I'm a huge hobby fan and I love 40K, but unfortunately, the game is in a bad place right now. And so, with that being said, I think it's time for everybody to just move on. You know, I came out and tried to defend Games Workshop, how they could do better by listening to the fans, and it doesn't seem like it registered in the corporate mind. Not that I matter, you know. I'm just a dude running in the United States for mayor of El Paso, Texas. But with that being said, guys, there are shops that depend on your hobby line, and I just want people to ask themselves this, okay? Especially conservatives. If the company doesn't want you there, then why are you spending money there? Right? If they don't want conservative-minded individuals buying the product, then it's time we just walk away. Sell your stuff, guys. Don't break your stuff, guys. Please don't go out there and start breaking your armies. That's a lot of investment, okay? What I will do is I'm going to quit the game, which is sad because I'm about to turn 50, and I love the game, but the game doesn't love me anymore. The game wants to be some kind of political nonsense. Henry Cavill was supposed to do some amazing work with this, and Amazon's just going to turn it into trash, like they turn everything into trash. They're in this area where they just don't understand the fans. Look at Cowboy Bebop. I mean, that's a prime example of listen to the fans, guys, and you don't, and your stuff turns. Look at the Lord of the Rings. Trash. Absolute garbage, guys. And so this is what ESG, DI, whatever you want to call it. When you start to veer away from your IP, and guess what, man? 40K, Games Workshop, you didn't have to do that. There was no reason to retcon your stuff when you have Sisters of Battle, Sisters of Silence. You have Vulcan Histon. I mean, bro, you have just sent this con. I mean, the spectrum is represented, for better or for worse. You know what I mean? But whatever. GW, Vanguard, and BlackRock are their major investors, and they're going to tell their corporation what to do, guys. So now, that's fine, okay? And now you have to either go the route of Budweiser, or you just have to say goodbye to those games, guys. And unfortunately, when you invest thousands of dollars, it's not here. This person was complaining, okay, how there's not enough LGBT representation, and then their complaints on the hobby is, where am I going to put away my stuff? Your stuff costs too much to get into, and your community sucks. And if they want to go that route, that's fine. I promise you this, GW. Liberals, okay, non-conservative minded people that don't bust their ass for a living, that don't work for a living, that surround themselves with their identity being sexualized, or their racial identity, okay, it makes up who they are. I promise you this, they're going to ruin your IP, okay? The thing that was amazing, they're going to ruin it, and there won't be any way to turn back, guys. Because I'll tell you this, it's not like other games where Magic you can sell off and come back relatively easy. If I sell an army because this is the army I've invested into, right? If I sell that off, there is no coming back. That's it. Once you sell your army, to come back is to build, to paint, and to get back into the hobby that is spitting in your face. And so to GW, you can go watch one of my videos. I defended you guys. I love your brand. I've been playing since the 80s. So I'm a huge fan of your stuff, okay? But you're not a fan of the fans, okay? I don't know what... You're a corporation, and your only obligation is to sell stuff to your customers that make your stuff relevant. And the people's identity, okay, whether you like it or not, ideologically, that has made you billions of dollars have been conservative-minded individuals, okay? But for some reason, GW thinks conservatives, white people, black people, Indian, anybody who thinks like we do, conservative-minded individuals, they think we're stupid on the right. They think we're heathens on the right, and they don't want our business. And so, to GW, I'll be polite, because again, I wish you well. I wish you well. I do. I hope you can see the error in your bullshit by gaslighting people and telling the people that have been into your IP, okay, into the Warhammer universe, by gaslighting them and telling them that there's always been women custodians, guys. Come on. We're not stupid here. And your social media people coming and attacking the fans is a step too far for me. I had plans, okay, running for mayor. If I became mayor, I really wanted to reach out to GW and do something for El Paso, because I love your stuff and I wanted to promote it in this NerdCon idea that I have, where we would basically become a gaming convention con, where you can come and review all the stuff for the year, like a Gen Con, but for the Southwest. I really wanted you all to be a part of it, and maybe we can still work it out, guys, you know, like I said. But for me, going forward, okay, I can't be a part of that, guys. If you're physically going into Wiki and changing things because you're trying to suit your narrative, this is the point, guys. We see people that are like the brand new CEO of PBS telling you that reality sucks, let's invent reality, okay? We don't want corporations like Vanguard and BlackRock telling us what to think, guys. I know this is what you want because you have the money, but you also have to understand that people have to want to spend money to buy your product. Because in America, okay, I know in England still, it might change with Vanguard and Games Workshop. Who knows? They might approach the British government and be like, you have to mandate that every person have a 40K army. I could see you all doing that, by the way. You're that demented. But in America, we still have a sense of capitalism, as diluted as it might be, right? We don't have to buy your product. And so to GW, I will miss you. I love your product. I love your IP. I wish you well. I'll be selling off all my products, all the stuff that I have. So if any of you out there are interested in any of my armies, I have a Tau army. I have an IG army. And all my armies are well over 10,000 points, okay? I have awesome Titans. I have a lot of stuff, guys. I have probably close to, we'll say in the higher ranges of 10,000 and above worth of models and stuff, okay? And so I'm just going to offload all that. So if you're interested out there, guys, and you want to buy one of my armies from a guy who's running for mayor of El Paso, you can, I don't know how can we, oh well, I've given you guys my, you guys have my, you know what, I'm gonna make it a way where you can get in touch with me, because it's important, right? I've given you the address to my family's restaurant. Yeah, I mean, you can find the phone number. Maybe you can call me there. I don't know. I have to find a way to get in touch with you guys. Or maybe in the comments. No, it's because the comments are too open, and I don't know. I wish there was a way to instant like message between people, but or maybe I just don't know. This 50-year-old dude is just like, oh, I don't know how to do it, and they're like, no, it's there, okay, the function's right there. So with that being said, guys, I'm putting my armies up for sale, and I will be leaving the game of Warhammer and Warhammer Fantasy. And on Warhammer Fantasy, GW just got rid of a lot of my armies anyways. I have a Stormcast Eternal army, and they're getting rid of a big line of it. GW no longer respects the fans, and so they're just throwing things into a legend format, which is it's a trash format. Okay, I know they have a competitive scene. Let's see how long that lasts. And again, guys, for you all, the question is here, guys. For myself, I've enjoyed GW for the many decades, and I thank you guys. Thank you. Let me end by saying that thank you to GW for all the years. Thank you for finishing the story of the Horus Heresy without corrupting it, and hopefully sounder minds will stop this insanity. To investors that are really heavily invested into GW, I would suggest you go find an attorney and start suing GW for fiduciary abuse of your money. Okay, because their obligation is to make sure that the product is making money. And if they're failing on their fiduciary responsibilities, go get an attorney and start to sue GW. Because this is the only way it's going to work, guys. You see, we don't want to see the people that have invested into your company for years. It would be like one thing, guys, if you were kind of like I don't know, this is like you're messing with a product line and fans that are a little bit more affluent, okay? And I don't want to put it that way, but the game isn't for everybody, okay? And to the LGBT community and liberals and stuff that don't like the universe as it is, go start one of your own universes. By all means, make it inclusive, LGBT, whatever you want to do, and compare and show us that your vision of what gaming should be is better than what GW has done over decade. And this is the end of where we're at here for many of us. I'm sure people will see this video and be like, I'm there with this guy. I as a conservative, I don't have to give you my money anymore. And that's a try. I just got a box, guys, not too long ago with 2 Rogodorns, 20-man squad of Austrian Military and a command squad. I was looking forward to playing that. I was looking forward to more adventures in the 40K universe while playing with friends. But I can't enjoy a game that doesn't want me there. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to engage in that anymore. And so, especially when the game is costing thousands of dollars again, it would be like if Magic, they're trash, but at least we can go back to a point in Magic where it was cool, right? And I can buy till that point. And then the rest of the stuff, I generally stay away from all the new crap. I just don't like it. There's a lot of good cards, and if I need the card, I'll go get it. But even Hasbro is just terrible the way they produce stuff now. They have no respect for the fans. Their anniversary, they could have done something beautiful for the fans to say, hey, thank you for all those years of just sponsoring us and making sure that this hobby with Games Workshop and also Wizards of the Coast, thank you to the community. But they don't want to do that. So I'll leave you with this, guys, because I don't want to make this video too long. Thank you to GW. If you're a conservative, I think it's time to move on. Whether you're here in America or in England, there's no reason to give a corporation money that doesn't respect your investment and doesn't respect the way you look at the canon. You know, the way we've honored the way it's been rolled out. And now these people that aren't fans, they're not going to move your game. They're not going to move the needle. They're not going to buy your product, guys. And again, no offense to you all, but if you're coming into a community, right, and that community doesn't like you, move on. Move along. What are you trying to do? I'm not saying it in a mean way, but if you want to come into a community, then that means you, not the community, okay? You have to show us the content of who you are, the content of your character, and then we'll decide as individuals, human beings, whether we like you or not. And if that's the sum of who you are, your sexuality, your physical identity, right, your color identity, your race, then you're missing out on so much in life, guys. Again, I tell you these things as a Yaqui Native American, and I feel the weight of my ancestors in this life, especially as I'm about to turn 50, and I ask myself, why should I give my money to those that don't respect what I love? Because they don't love the thing that they're doing. They just don't care for it. So I guess I'll leave you with that, guys. It's a sad video to make. I didn't really want to do it. This is why I'm kind of doing it right now at the end of the night. I'll post it up later tomorrow, but I want to say farewell to GW. Thank you for all the years of awesome fun. I'll miss you. I hope you find your way, and maybe later on down the road, if I see that, you know what, they really didn't have to go there, and they did stop the insanity before it became too bad, maybe I'll go out and buy another army at that point. But for now, I'm again, to everybody out there, if you're interested and you really want to get a hold of me, maybe we can get kind of exchange ideas on the comment line, or we'll find a way, guys. If you're interested, if you're in El Paso, obviously you see my videos, just reach out to me. Come to the restaurant. I'll gladly tell you the armies that I have, and then we'll figure it out, guys. At this point, I don't think I'm gonna ask too much. I mean, I'm gonna ask for a fair price, but honestly, at this point, I think I just want to get something for my investment, because GW just no longer cares about the fan. This nonsense with the Custodes was enough to break the camel's back, and them throwing models into the Legend line because they just don't give a damn about you anymore, guys. So it's time to move on. And as conservatives, don't sit around, don't invest, and don't be a part of something that doesn't want you to be a part of, guys. Okay, if you don't want to get rid of your model line, there are a lot of other rule sets, I guess, at other corporations. I know many Wargaming does something. Pick those up. If you don't want to get rid of your model, support them. Get away from GW until it can get its head straight. Okay, get your mind right, GW, because we'll miss you. And we hope you can come back and be that awesome company that put out so many cool games over the years. Space Hulk, Battlefield Gothic, 40K Freebooter, you name it. The Epic. And you're putting out good stuff right now. And to all the fans coming in, if you're a liberal and this is what you want, then it could be the best with you. Enjoy what I've enjoyed for years. I'm moving on because the game doesn't want me there anymore. They don't care for conservatives, and I don't. And as a person who busts his ass every day to make the money that he does, I don't have to invest my money into an IP that doesn't care about its fans anymore, especially conservative-minded fans. Okay, have fun in your ESG, have fun with liberals, have fun with the LGBT community. You already have a androgynous character, Slaanesh. You can expand on that, and eventually the universe will become that. GW, you are the Eldar, and you're giving birth to Slaanesh. Right? This is kind of sad. I'll leave the fans with that, though. I love you guys. Marco for mayor. Have a beautiful night. It's a somber night. It's a reflecting night, because you say as you get older, you reflect on your life, right? As you get older, you reflect on the cool things in your life, friends, family, hobbies, things that you've enjoyed. Because in the end, guys, life, that's all you take with you, is the memories. And the memories you leave behind with your friends. This is why it sucks that GW is taking that away also from conservatives. You had such a beautiful community, and you turned it into trash. Have a good night, guys. I love you all. Marco for mayor.